Cash envelope system. Who still uses it in 2024? Let's talk about this on this We Can Do It Wednesday. Back in a minute. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hi, this is Jan. Welcome to the Save Money and More with Jan channel. I'm Jan. Nice to be with you. Hope that everybody is doing well. This is We Can Do It Wednesday. Also, sometimes I might upload a few hours earlier, and you may be actually listening to this sometimes on a Tuesday night. Hearing somebody say We Can Do It Wednesday seems baffling, right? I would imagine that it would, but that's why I had to clarify that. Hope everybody is doing well. Want to talk to you today about, some people call it cash stuffing, some people call it a cash envelope system. This is an interesting fun fact for myself. When I first started on my channel, believe it or not, it started as discussing weight loss issues and things of that nature, but it got me too stressed out. And I said, I don't want to keep talking about that day in and day out. What else can I talk about that is more relevant to a broader mass of people that you might have a little bit of knowledge in? So I decided to create a video about cash envelopes. If I could find that, I will hook it up. It was one of my back then earlier successful videos, but shockingly, my earliest successful video was the one about making a coffee cake out of box pancake mix. Can you imagine? It was just shockingly much more successful than any other video at that point. I still think it still holds a pretty good running even all these years later. Very, very strange. Very strange indeed. There are pros and cons to doing a cash envelope, or some people say cash stuffing envelope thing. And one of the pros of using the cash stuffing envelope system is this: it helps to avoid overdraft fees and debts that happen with the frequent use of credit and debit card swiping. That's true. Because if you're paying things with cash, a visual thing. Now, older folks, not necessarily people below 40, but I would say anybody over 40, maybe even over 50, we'll just bump it up about 10 years, might have more of an emotional connection to actual physical cash. Whereas a younger person, they're used to using just numbers and plastic. There's no immediate pain being felt. You're just using a card. You don't feel the pinch. One doesn't feel the pinch as much as, let's say, an older person who actually has to remove green cash out of their pocket, out of their wallet, and hand it over. Sometimes that's a good thing, if you will, in my opinion. Sometimes just working with numbers and zeros and numerics and plastic, it's so abstract. No one feels the pain or the pinch of perhaps overspending. So in that respect, yes, some people will feel an emotional connection to making those payments, for example, because by having to actually physically divide up money makes us absolutely more aware of exactly how much cash is available to spend, and to help to avoid the overspending on the impulse shopping. Absolutely, absolutely true. In addition to that, it actually reinforces discipline, as we know how much is left to spend. Now, unless a person could care less, but I doubt that, because obviously people are caring enough to listen to such a video like this or on other channels, obviously. But there are some people who like to live the could care less type of lifestyle. And then when all the money's gone, they scratch their head and go, huh? No, 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 no. That wouldn't be you, and it definitely would not be me. I like to do things mindfully. I like to do things with great intention and with a purpose. Absolutely, absolutely a purpose. So now, hands-on envelope budgeting, if it works, here's my theory on the matter. If a situation, if a method, when I was much younger, I used to use the envelope system. And in those early days, absolutely, totally helpful. It's kind of like a training wheels for some people, whatever, with cash management. And I applaud it. I applaud it. Some older people are so used to doing it that way, they have continued to do it that way. And here's my theory: if an implementation of a method works for that person or persons, go for it. Why fix what's not broken? Am I correct? So, no judgment. If that method works, sometimes some people want more of a modern but similar thing. There is an app called Good Budget, and if you want to, take a look at it, there's Good Budget, which is the free one, and there's Good Budget Plus. I think that's about $8 a month. Not quite sure. The thing is with the Good Budget app is that your app is not connected to any financial institution. It's basically a tracker, if you will. And it also, there are some other apps that also show futuristically, like the plan. Me, I'm still of that age of, I admit it, I have one foot in modern technology. Obviously, I wouldn't be creating videos for the World Wide Web to see and listen to. So that's modern Janet. But old fashioned Janet is totally okay, totally okay with using a pen or typing or anything of that nature manually onto like a ledger type of a page if I want, or just good old notebook and pen. It does the trick. There's that part of me again. I'll repeat it. Good old fashioned Jan has one leg into modern times, but she has another leg into old fashioned times. And this brings me back to what I said just a minute ago. If the method works for you, continue it. If it served you well, continue it. Nothing wrong with that. And I am from that age where, like, if I take that painful $20 bill out, that when something costs a little extra, I might be going, as opposed to everything swipe, 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 credit, debit, swipe, swipe. So for me, I still fall into that somewhat with certain methods, but it works. See, like I said, if the thing for you works, that is what matters absolutely the most. You know what else works? Don't forget to do the following. Thank you so much for clicking like. Clicking like helps elevate this video to help other people. Helping other people, especially financial tips and tricks, is really a very kind thing for you to do to help other people hear or listen or see some of my messages. There you go. I can't tell you how much I appreciate every one of you. I really, really do. Let me know if some of you still have one leg in modern times, likes the cash envelope system, maybe used it in the past, or prefers doing everything on an automated thing. Let me know in the comments section below. I am curious to know that. In the meantime, this has been Jan from New York City. Thank you so much for listening to this channel. I do appreciate every single one of you. Have a great day.